the management of flood situation and the COVID situation that actually put Mr. Pinarayi Vijayan on a new pedestal. From across the state, I traveled from Calicut to Trivandrum. What we could hear from the people is that the leadership he has shown, the people's admiration or the appreciation for the kind of leadership he has shown during the crisis.
From a national point of view as well, because if we just rewind a month ago, from Mr. Rahul Gandhi's point of view, from the Congress's central leadership point of view, they had put massive emphasis on Kerala. The Gandhi siblings to the state. Rahul Gandhi spent almost 7 days across the state holding road shows, rallies. Priyanka Gandhi Vadra did the same. So in the Congress ecosystem, the talk was always about Kerala and Assam, because Kerala, automatically the Congress-led UDF comes back to power every 5 years. Rahul Gandhi being an MP from the state. So they had put massive emphasis on the state. If you remember, last year there was a big churning in the Congress with a section of the 23 leaders writing a letter to Congress President Sonia Gandhi calling for changes and all in the party. So all of them were keenly awaiting the results of Assam and Kerala. So now with the LDF leading, bucking the 4-decade-old trend of incumbent being voted out of power, it's big setback for the Congress in Kerala as well as at the national level. It will be, there'll be churning in the party. People will speak out, leaders will speak out. If you remember, the party had deferred elections for the post of Congress president till after the completion of the elections. Now that question will come up again. Although in the last few days there have been attempts by the party to say that all that is can wait because of this COVID situation. Mr. Randeep Surjewala, the media department in charge, yesterday put out a tweet saying we are not taking part in any of the television debates. An effort is being made to show that COVID takes precedence over the election results and all, but there will be churning in the party both in Kerala, in Assam, and at the national level.
There was not a single leader to be projected as the leader of the Congress party. So people, especially youngsters and women, were asking, who would lead the UDF or who would lead the Congress, whether it is IUML, the Indian Union Muslim League, its ally, or whether it is Mullapalli Ramachandran, whether it is Ramesh Chennithala, whether it is Mr. Numan Jandi. There was this confusion versus the clarity in the CPM really helped the LDF to get this kind of emergence, which is historical in Kerala's history. As we know that, it's only once a chief minister returned, that was C. Achyuta Menon, of leader of CPI after, he had a brief term, then he returned to power. This the second term CM, continuously was C. Achyuta Menon in early, I think, late 60s. This is after that, there was no chief minister could return to power after the election. So, Pinarayi Vijayan's leadership, that's something I noticed that, the young generation and also the women, they want a very decisive leader at the top, whether it is appreciation for Modi at the center or whether it is appreciation for Pinarayi Vijayan in Kerala. The decisive leadership, the strong leadership, this is what people want in parties now. They may like to have their opinion to be heard in the families and in the offices they work. But when it comes to the governance and when it comes to administration, especially of a chief minister's or a prime minister's role, they want people to go ahead with their decisions, come what may. This was the new trend. Maybe this is especially among women and youngsters, very surprisingly, I have seen this. Not just in Kerala, even in other parts of the country. Again, coming back to this other factor which really helped Pinarayi Vijayan was the distribution of free kits. People kept talking about free kits. Kerala is not so familiar with was not so familiar with this welfare politics or freebies politics like its neighboring state of Tamil Nadu. But this time, every second person was talking about the free kits which was distributed during the flood and later during the COVID time. They said that he kept us, alive. He did not let us starved in this during the crisis. This is what. And also the health emergency, how the state government, although Shailaja teacher was at the forefront as a full soldier, people really appreciated Pinarayi Vijayan's leadership. People say voters used to say, like, if the CM doesn't support, the health minister wouldn't be able to do that. So I think Pinarayi's leadership, and also, the way he tried to take along everyone during the flood crisis or during the COVID crisis, we did not see Pinarayi Vijayan talking against any opposition leader from the press in the press conferences he addressed or something. Talking about press conferences, this was Pinarayi Vijayan, as Arun and Manoj would know, maybe better than me, that Pinarayi Vijayan had an image of a man of arrogance, and he never enjoyed a popularity or a people-friendly face. But during the press conferences he used to have in the pandemic time, he became a very popular figure, a very amiable figure in the families. The people, the Kerala women's affection, or their craze for the softs are very popular, very famous. But even they used to keep aside even this famous popular softs, and used to watch Pinarayi Vijayan's press conferences. That also became helped him to be a more endearing face to the voters. And I think all these factors helped LDF to get a clear victory and keeping the Congress. As of now, it is below 50. It didn't even do as expected in the districts like Thrissur and even Calicut. Even in Ernakulam, its bastion, they seem to be losing some of the seats. So, I think it is Pinarayi Vijayan, whether you like or not, it is Pinarayi Vijayan's image that helped the CPM and helped the LDF to get such a clear victory in, as the trends show in Kerala.